Hi, I'm the strategist, and my name is Victor Inyekere. So I'm gonna get right into it. So today's conversation pretty much is centered around some things I have been musing around lately. As you age in life, right, your options are gonna be limited. So with each passing moment you live life on the earth, you reduce the amount of options you have per time. And this applies to virtually every area in your life, whether in your career, in your business, in your relationship, right? Finances, literally everything, even relocation, all right? And I'll show this. So when you look at the system, it's been built around time, and it's a no-brainer because the body is fleeting in terms of the body as it were. No matter how much you exercise and you lift weight and you do gym and all those things, which is good by the way, but your body is going to deteriorate with time. It's going to deplete with time. So the things you could do when you were 15, right, it's not going to be measured with what you can do when you'll be 20 and 30. And when you're 60, right, what you're going to be able to do with the kind of body you have at 60 will be quite different from what you'll be able to do at 30. Now, if you exercise and you're big on healthy living and all such things, what will happen is that you are able to increase, your capacity when you measure. So when you look at an average 60-year-old man, 60-year-old woman, and yourself. So, but you can't compare your strength and what you can pull through to a 30-year-old man or 30-year-old woman. All right. So that means that there are critical decisions in your life that is highly time sensitive, very important. And wonder why you see a job advert, oh, we don't want people below this, or between 20 and 25. So if you're 26, you can't apply. Or between 25 and 30. So if you're 31, you can't apply. Wonder why your score in terms of when you want to relocate, like when you want to do like your Canada PR and all such things, when you begin to advance in age, your score begins to reduce. So what that means is the amount of time you can commit to working, right, begins to deplete. And that's why you would never see, a 50-year-old person or 60-year-old person trying to relocate, because really you're useless to the system. Your body cannot produce greater amount of work as a 25-year-old. So I'm saying all of this to say that, right, start that business, launch it, right? You're going to fail, you would learn. Go write that book. They're going to laugh at you. Nobody might buy. Well, you can buy and ask your folks to buy. But guess what? You will learn from it. Write that song. We want to hear it. We want to hear your voice just the way it is. Don't wait till you're 40 to write that song. All right? Do that thing you've been wanting to do. Just do it. Execute. Right? Do it. Don't wait till next year. It might be too late, because here's the thing, the clock is ticking against you. All right? And everything you're going to do on this earth is connected to your body. Super important, right? Everything you're going to do on this earth is connected to your body. And your body depletes with age. All right? Your body depletes with age, even in relationship matters, relationship, marriage. This is why I'm always a pusher for, people should marry on time. People should marry early. We shouldn't castigate people for marrying early. I was telling somebody, a young chap, right, in her early 20s, and I told her that, listen, let me tell you this. Anybody telling you that, oh, life begins at 30, guess what? It is because there were some great opportunities for marriage that they missed out on. All right, so they are telling you that to console their own misery, and that's what it is, really. Forget about people telling you wait till you're 30, you make mistakes in your 20, wait till you're 30, don't try to get married when you're 20. I have amazing examples, right, of people who married early, even people that are very close to me, right, and they are thriving. Now, the conversation of, are you emotionally ready for that decision? That's another, conversation. But the fact that you must make some critical decisions whilst what did they say again? Make hay while the sun shines, right? You've got to make hay while the sun is hot. When the sun has gone down, right? And what's going to happen is when you get in the evening of your life, the decisions you could have made calmly, you begin to rush. Please, anything available, all right? I just want to leave this country anywhere. Just if it's Iraq, let me go, right? I just want to get married. Is he a man? I'm getting married. Is he a woman? I'm getting anybody. And when you move to anything, you're beginning to lose it. Anything, because you can't be doing anything. All right, so it's very important that you know that age limits your options. The options you have at 25 is going to be different when you turn 30, when you turn 35. When you look at some of these global applications, scholarships, example is all these Mandela Washington Fellowship programs. You see that there's always an age bracket. That tells you something, right? It tells you that age limits your options in life. So this is to challenge you right here. If there's that decision, that critical decision that you've been postponing, I want you to look at all the factors. Am I saying go into anything with haste? No. But I'm saying that you've got to increase your capacity to make critical decisions, right, timely. And I'm going to wrap up with this. When you were young, probably age 1, your key responsibilities was just to cry, to sleep, and to eat. All right. Now, when you became, around 7, 8, it began to add up. Oh, run a little errand, right? When you became like 19, 20, you got into school and all those things, and you've got to be responsible for yourself, right? So and guess what? As you were advancing in age, you were not getting more than 24 hours a day. And so that means the amount of time you have to play never changes, but you keep advancing in age, reducing your capacity and your options. That tells you that for you to be effective in life, you've got to be efficient. You have to learn how to be efficient, which is how to do more in less time. How to do more in less time. There are some certain things you should have achieved at the age you are currently, but because by virtue of anything, you didn't seize those moments, right? When the sun was still out, when it was still hot, and you are in the evening. Everybody, as I'm talking to you right now, you might be in the morning period of your life. You might be in the afternoon period of your life. You might be in the evening. There is a night. There's something that Jesus said that in the night comes when no man can work. So the times you must make decisions, please do not delay, right? Don't fall into that category of, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm just looking at it, right? Reduce the time it takes to make strategic decisions. You must do that. And even if you run a company, you must know how to make 100 different decisions within the shortest time possible. You can't say, oh, wait, let me go and think on it. Let me go and think on it. Let me go and think on it. What's going to happen is, by the time you're done thinking on it, the word has moved, right? The word literally has moved. So I want to challenge you. This is so important, super important. You have to learn. It's a skill set, how to make decisions, how to close in on time. All right. The Bible says redeeming the times because the days are evil. All right. So before you get into the evening lounge or the night lounge of your life, I want you to seize the moment right now and make that decision. I'm rooting for you.